Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. Today's lesson is we're going to be actually talking about interpreting maps and figuring maps out and how they're relative in today's society and what we can do to fix those. So again, going to what we've done since yesterday or whenever you're watching this, here are the standards that you guys are going to be expected to learn. This is how it connects to our everyday learning in the classroom. So here's what we're going to be doing today. The students will be able to label and identify a map with 80% accuracy, its key physical and geographical features. So what I'd like for you to do is I'd like for you to grab a post-it note and then answer this following question. What do you feel are some key physical or geographical features of North and Central America? And North, I'm going to throw in there North, South, and Central America. So I need you guys to respond to that. After you're finished, just please hold up your post-it note, kind of like what we did with the index card before, where you will just hold it up, I will check it, and give you the okay to go on. Right now, I would encourage you to pause. Okay, guys, so what I would encourage you, what you're going to be doing today is you're going to be given a blank map of North, Central, and South America, and then you guys are going to label and identify the key physical and geographical features. And then what we're going to be looking at throughout the class period is, first off, you're going to be able to label them on your own. Remember, key physical and geographical features. If you do not know what one of those are, I have it up in my room. It's located on the wall to your left. It will be about midway up right by the window, and it gives you an idea of what the key physical and geographical features are. And what we're going to do is you're going to actually individually work on this for a little while. I'd say roughly about 10 to 15 minutes, and then you're going to partner up with somebody and you're going to see if you guys have similar answers or see if you might have some that might be a little different than that. So what I'm really looking at are for 10 physical or geographical features for you to identify and label. And then you're going to have to give justification as to why you chose the ones that you did. And then what you're going to do after that is, after you have chosen and you've looked at them, we are going to be looking at the population density and see if it's very similar to what it was in the past, to today's society. And then we're going to try to make a connection in between. So that's kind of the idea of what's going to be going on throughout class today. So you are going to be able to work with a partner. You're going to work individually. You're going to be able to share some responses with each other, and then you're going to be able to turn it in. Okay, so you guys are going to be given a blank map of the United North, Central, and South America. And just so, go back to the Land Bering Strait Bridge. That's where they believe that it was connected at. That's probably a better picture for people to understand. But you're going to be given a blank map, and then you're going to just try to identify and label the key physical and geographical features. I would encourage you to do so now. I would pause the video. Okay. After pausing the video for a few minutes, now we're going to be talking about the different types of civilizations. The first one is the Aztec. This is where they were roughly located at. The Mayan were located this would be present-day Mexico. This would be Central America, and then this would be the Incan. They would be in South America. You can see probably the one with the biggest contribution in terms of length would definitely be the Incan, but both other Native American civilizations obviously made serious contributions to the area where they were located. So I just want you guys to take a look at that, reflect on it for 2 or 3 minutes, and then I would go on to the next thing. Okay, what we have now is a population map of North America. Obviously, the bluer it is, the the more populated it is. So you're looking, if you look at a population map, this is a population density map from the Encyclopedia Britannica. You obviously see on the East Coast there's a heavily densely populated area in the United States, and if you think about it, majority of our major cities are located there. So if you go farther west, it's not as populated. But if you go to Mexico City, you can see that that's an incredibly populated area. So there was a civilization that actually was located in this area. Write it down on an index card, and then hold your index card up. And after you hold it up, let me see it. I'll let you go on. Okay. Now what we're going to be doing is we're going to be taking a look at a population density map of South America, and with that you can see that there are a few areas, comparable to North America, where blue, purple is the most populated, but then a darkish, more red, are more populated areas. So you can see some along different areas throughout South America. So, my question for you is and on that same index card where you just answered, why do you think that it is more populated along the quote-unquote coastal areas in comparison to a more centralized in South America? I'd like for you to take 2 or 3 minutes to think about that. Hold up the index card where you wrote down the question before, and then after I look at your answer, you may proceed. Okay, guys, so you've been able to look at the different maps, and hopefully you've been able to interpret the different types of situations as to why some of the civilizations settled where they were. So what you're going to do is on the back of your map, or use the bottom of Google, you're going to have a copy in Google Classrooms. What I would encourage you to do is I would, first off, I try to fill in what you felt was important information on the map. But then what you're going to do is you're going to write down at the bottom, probably a half a page, you're going to make a decision if where the ancient civilizations were located were the best decisions to be settled according to our current population density. So what you're going to do is you're going to be looking at the map of the ancient Aztec, Mayan, and Incan, and then you're going to compare it to the map of North America and to the map of South America, and did these ancient civilizations, did they make the best decisions to locate where they did? If they did, why? And if they didn't, why was that a bad decision as well? Be ready to defend your answer, and whatever it may be. I'll be interested to see what you guys have, because that could lead us on to our next part of our study. Both assignments are due. Days 1 and day 2 are due by this upcoming Thursday. They're due by 8 a.m. Does anybody have any questions? If you have any questions, you're going to have a post-it note, and you're going to be able to go up to the board and say, I don't understand this, and then I'll be able to work with you one at a time. Thank you guys, and have a great day.